More than a century has gone by since the idea of the Red Cross was born. The idea of helping the wounded in battle, who before had been left to their fate. This idea spread to the whole world and grew into a mighty international movement. Czechoslovakia's Red Cross, too, educates the youth of this country in the spirit of the humanitarian principles of that movement. The Czechoslovak Red Cross decided to hold an international study center for juniors in 1960. In that very year, the people of Czechoslovakia celebrated the 15th anniversary of their liberation from occupation and from the horrors of the Second World War. Health and happiness mark the lives of young people in Czechoslovakia today. These youngsters want to live in friendship with their fellows the world over, and to share their happiness with young friends from abroad, to show them the rich beauty of their country and its capital, Prague. For the international gathering of young people, the Czechoslovak Red Cross made available Lišuo Castle, a perfect site that might have been built for just such a Red Cross Junior Study Center. Youth, movement, beauty. This slogan was the keynote of a huge physical culture and sports festival held during 1960 throughout Czechoslovakia. This motto of the Spartakiad also inspired the camp life of the young health workers at their morning setting up exercises. In the lovely setting of the castle and its surroundings, the young Czechoslovak Red Cross workers and their foreign friends spent 3 happy weeks. Weeks filled with a busy activity program. How to live healthfully, how to prevent disease by observing the rules of hygiene and proper living, how to avoid accidents. These main themes of the lectures and classes held outdoors were in the tradition of a great Czech scientist, Jan Evangelista Purkyně. He set forth his principles of prevention more than a century ago. Here, too, the leaders of the foreign delegations had many opportunities to compare notes on their experience in Red Cross work with youth. What mission did the study center entrust to the young Red Cross workers from Bulgaria, Czechoslovakia, the German Democratic Republic, Poland, and the other countries represented? To teach youth to protect life and health, to imbue them with deep moral principles and the desire to enrich relationships between peoples, to promote friendly understanding and peaceful coexistence among youth the world over. Physical culture and sport, which strengthen the individual's health, had a high priority on the study center program. Here, a mixed Bulgarian-German team offers stiff competition to a Romanian-Hungarian combination. And the rest cheer impartially every good play. Sunshine, water, the beauty of a quiet nook, and the romance of camping. What could be more alluring for healthy young people? Acquaintanceship ripens into lasting friendship as participants pool their unforgettable experiences and memories. Time flits by in that happy atmosphere which can only exist where there is peace without the threat of war. On the water or on dry land, the instructor sees every opportunity to impart to their protégés the expert theory and practice of life-saving skills. Always help a person in trouble. This motto is deeply engraved in the hearts of every young Czechoslovak Red Cross worker. Non-swimmers, they were found even among those coming from seafaring countries, were put through a course in swimming. While those already at home in the water took special boating instruction. How to paddle and how not to paddle also fascinated the landlubbers. But lectures alone can't make a sailor. Along with theory must come practice, to train the arm muscles and develop a smooth stroke. It was a stern school, but it captured all hearts, despite spells of bad weather. Some learned rowing or canoeing. Others specialized in water rescue methods. That is how the practical training program was carried out at the camp. In the midst of their arduous work, the young people were surprised by important visitors. The Vice President of the German Red Cross, accompanied by the Vice Chairman of the Czechoslovak Red Cross. Exchanged greetings with the leaders of the various foreign delegations. And found they liked it here fully as much as the young people, so much so that they didn't want to leave. A beautiful day is followed by an even lovelier evening, full of romance. And the thrill of the campfire. It was hard to decide which song and in which language was the favorite. Their melodies will long remain in the memories of those who came from far-off places to enjoy the enchantment of this moment. Remember, it wasn't so very long ago that you first met, and now, don't you already feel like lifelong friends? Or perhaps you wondered how this little group of Red Cross workers of so many different nationalities and languages would ever understand one another. Look. That girl in the fez is Albanian. Next to her are two Czechs. Then a Romanian girl. And over there on the edge, a Pole. Would you say these didn't understand each other? Or what language are they speaking? That slender, smiling German girl is trying to initiate the group into the mysteries of her mother tongue. But don't worry, it seems as if young people, especially Red Cross youth, have no trouble at all communicating. This practical demonstration by a team of young Czechoslovak health workers proved that our country's Red Cross youth take their responsibilities seriously. In first aid skill and knowledge, they can just about compete with their elders. All the foreign guests followed the exercises closely. And then discuss them with animation. Every participant at the study center took away many valuable ideas and experiences. During their sojourn in Czechoslovakia, our foreign guests were able on a number of excursions to get acquainted with many beautiful parts of our homeland. The historical monuments in which Czechoslovakia abounds aroused great interest and admiration. A trip to imposing Konopiště Castle made a particularly lasting impression. The climax was a bus tour of several days to the beauty spots of Western Bohemia. Here the group visited the world-famous spas of Karlovy Vary and Mariánske Lázně. Even the majority of Czechoslovak participants were seeing these for the first time. But unanimous first choice for beauty went to Prague, the golden city of 100 spires, capital of the Czechoslovak Socialist Republic. Prague's gracious old gardens and the parks of its many ancient palaces are enchanting nooks in a great modern city. To everyone, young and old, they offer pleasure and repose. Cultural programs at the study center were often highlighted by folklore performances of many countries. Members of the Polish delegation won well-deserved praise for their presentation of national costumes and dances. Everyone joined in according to his fancy and his abilities, so that not only the cultural programs, but the entire study center sojourn was a great success. Czechoslovak girls, too, in national costume, drew enthusiastic applause for their folk dance numbers. Three unforgettable weeks at the Red Cross study camp flew by all too quickly. At the final salute to the flag, Dr. Janoch, chairman of the Czechoslovak Red Cross, pronounced the first international study center closed. The young people followed attentively and with feeling his message of friendship and peace. And in every heart there formed this firm resolve: we shall exert all our efforts to make sure that the Red Cross flag need never again fly over a battlefield hospital, but that the Red Cross become the symbol of man's help to his fellow man, symbol of friendship and mutual esteem between the peoples of the whole world, symbol of a joyful and happy life, of everlasting peace.